So, Mr. Prime Minister, welcome to Uzbekistan.
Thank you.
In recent years, there has been an active dynamics in the development of the Uzbek-Pakistani relations. In this regard, the visit of the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, to your country last year was a landmark. What prospects did it open for deepening strategic partnership relations?
We take Uzbekistan as one of the most important countries in the region, particularly under the able leadership of Mr. Shavkat. We see new incentives and new initiative to have the connectivity in economic terms and strategic terms, having new avenues of trade, which is very encouraging for Pakistani side. I see a lot of energy in your president. President, I've been fortunate enough to meet him on many occasions in New York, Beijing, and now here in Tashkent. I find him that he is very focused. His vision is clear, and he is trying to translate that into tangible projects. That is very important. And he has already appointed his Deputy Prime Minister to be the focal person, and we have appointed our Commerce Minister, who would be regularly meeting and exploring all those ideas and projects and trying to bring the relationship to a new level.
Among the targets in the economic dimension is the increase in trade turnover between our countries to $500 million and in the future to $1 billion. How do you think this can be achieved?
There are many areas where the two sides are producing and which is in the mutual requirement of one another. These are the areas which has to be focused of these working groups. For instance, pharmaceutical or other areas in which we are producing, and then there's a huge consumption market here in Uzbekistan and in around region also, because Uzbekistan can be used as a transit route also for other regions for the further export. We are, both sides are focused on these tangible areas. The Commerce Ministry from our side and relevant authorities from your sides are exploring the specifics, and I'm pretty much sure that these specifics would become the mutual benefit, bring mutual benefit to both the countries, and probably $1 billion is a short-term target. It can go beyond that.
And an important area of partnership between our countries is the implementation of new projects in the transport and logistics sector. How relevant is it today, and how do you assess the initiatives of the President of Uzbekistan to expand the regional interconnection?
I see a lot of eagerness on the part of Uzbek President, particularly when it comes to the rail link between Uzbekistan, Afghanistan and Pakistan. And in the manner he has approached all the players in the region and beyond the region is very amazing and very encouraging. We are currently working how to cooperate to have a feasibility from the World Bank on this project and other players to have a support. And it shows his diplomatic and strategic skills, that how does he brings everyone around and convince them that this sort of connectivity would be in the benefit of many players, not just in the region, even beyond.
And nowadays, the Tashkent became the venue for the next Eco Summit. How significant is this event for dimension multilateral partnership, and how relevant are the initiatives voiced by the President of Uzbekistan in the current realities?
I think so. The Uzbek leader is coming with the renewed confidence, and he is discovering his nation's destiny within Central Asia, and Central Asia's relationship with South Asia, Caucasus, Russia on the one hand, China, and beyond this region with Europe and US as well. So he is trying to acquire that central position, the nucleus position of Uzbekistan within this region, which it rightly deserves. And we also would like to see with that prism that how does it translate into the economic connectivity and that vision which is for the mutual benefit of the people of this region.
And how do you evaluate the reforms being carried out in New Uzbekistan for the last years?
This is my first visit to Uzbekistan. I'm quite impressed the way they have developed their infrastructure, particularly all the modern infrastructure here in Tashkent is mesmerizing. It's amazing. It shows that the priorities of the government are in the right place. They have invested in infrastructure. They have invested in their human resource. I see around people with whom I interact who are well equipped, who are well groomed, who know the art of statecraft and who are managing the government affairs very efficiently.
And what would you wish for the people of Uzbekistan, and how do you see the prospects of bilateral cooperation between relations between our countries and people?
I see a lot of promising future for Uzbek people and Pakistanis. This is an area where we have historical relations. The people from this region has historically gone to Asia. They have settled there. They have created empires over there. They have created political structures. They have economic relations with them. Half of our vocabulary from the Urdu language similarizes, it has commonalities with the vocabulary in the Uzbek language. So these are the areas, I think so, which will bring more closeness between the people. They will develop into commercial, economic, cultural ties. The places and the individuals like Imam Bukhari are here, which is an icon figure. Not just here in Uzbekistan, but in the entire Islamic world, and particularly in Pakistan. He is revered. So when it comes to Uzbekistan, an image of scholarship and philosophical individuals comes to one's mind. And Pakistan, I think so, will have a lot of inspiration to develop this relation further, and that exploration obviously would come with more connectivity. The direct air linkages, rail linkages, road linkages would be the answer to bring people more closer to one another.
Yeah, thank you.